In this season of my life, everything has narrowed into focus. My heart, my home, my habits. God has been gently and sometimes uncomfortably inviting me to simplify, not just outwardly, but inwardly, to sanctify what I tend, what I consume, and what I pour into the people He's entrusted to me. Right now, my greatest responsibility and my greatest calling is discipling and stewarding my children. This past year, God really forced me to confront some deep fears and limiting beliefs that I carried around being a stay-at-home Christian homeschooling mother. If I'm honest, I often felt unqualified. I convinced myself that because I was a newer Christian, still very much being sanctified myself, that I wasn't capable of raising my children with a strong foundation of faith. But the Lord gently reminded me of something that changed everything. We are all being sanctified, no matter where we are in our walk. That realization brought such peace and hope as I stepped into this new year and into a new season of becoming a mother of 3. Because of that, I spent the last few weeks intentionally resetting my heart, my mindset, and our home. We've established clear family rules, consistent expectations, and loving consequences. But more than anything, I've focused on deepening my own relationship with the Lord. And through that, I've found confidence. Confidence to hold my children to biblical standards instead of cultural ones. Standards that bring clarity instead of confusion. Peace instead of constant self-doubt. Before I go on, I just want to pause and ask if you are a mother or a newer Christian like me and a newer Christian like me, or maybe you grew up in the faith but lost your way but are now just trying to find your way back and trying to steward your life and your family in a new direction. I want you to know you're not alone. The Lord has really convicted me throughout this journey. The need to help other mothers avoid the loneliness, the isolation, and the struggle I went through that leads so many of us astray from the life we truly want for ourselves, for our children, and for our families. The fact is, there are some things that I really wish I had known before I set out on this journey. So if you would be interested in hearing what those things are, or if this is something you would love more encouragement and guidance with, I would love for you to let me know down in the comments. Another area God has been refining is my health. I've shared this before, but reclaiming my peace in my body has meant returning to movement that truly feels good to me, especially strength training. Now I know this looks different for everyone, but for me, being active and moving my body has been a core part of who I am for over a decade. Last fall, during my early pregnancy, I found myself stuck, afraid of making things worse, afraid of spending money on supplements I wasn't sure I needed, afraid of harming my baby. While I don't regret listening to my doctors or slowing down when I needed to, I do see now how disconnected I felt from myself. Getting back to movement I love, listening to my body, and remembering who I am as an individual has helped me feel empowered and deeply grateful again. I want to enjoy this pregnancy as much as I can because it's likely my last. But more than that, I want to be a strong, capable, active mother for as long as God allows. A natural extension of stewarding my health has been returning to how I feed my family. This past year, I gave up gluten to help heal my gut and support my thyroid. But at the core of it all, I truly believe in the power of whole foods. My focus has been on simplifying our diet, avoiding seed oils as much as possible, milling our own grains, steering clear of dead flour, and prioritizing bone broth, healthy fats, vegetables, and fruit. The simpler our food, the better I feel. And the better I feel, the more hopeful I am about long-term immune and overall health. Not just for me, but for my children. I don't just want to set them up for healthy habits. I want to build generational health. That starts with me, with what I bring into our home, how intentionally I prepare our food, and the pride I take in nourishing my family well. What motivates me to keep going through the hard days, the long seasons, the growing pains, is remembering just how much of a gift this life truly is. To be a mother of 2, almost 3 little boys, to be home with them, to teach them, to raise them, even on the days that feel unbearably heavy. I know in my heart it is a blessing I never want to take for granted. In a world that often feels uncertain and overwhelming, God has clarified what truly matters: faith, family, gratitude, and home. This life, this calling to steward our bodies, our homes, and this world well, to raise good humans and to become better humans ourselves, is my greatest mission. And it's one I hold with deep reverence and gratitude. I'm learning that sanctification doesn't happen in the big, dramatic moments. It happens in the quiet obedience of everyday life, in how we love, how we lead, how we steward what God has placed in our care. My prayer is that my heart and my home would reflect Him more and more each day, not through perfection, but through surrender.